What's up, Tribesies? Thank you for being here and welcome to my channel. This will be a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we'll be using a mix of the Good Tarot with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards for this reading. I keep wanting to say a blend of, San from San Tarot does, but I feel like it's too fancy for me. I feel like it makes me sound like a fancy bartender. Um, you know those bartenders, the mixologists that and preparing your drink by uh, zesting like a peel of orange on your. Oh, actually, that makes me feel like a drink. But anyway, get back to your reading. Focus, focus. Right. Storm fields doesn't look pretty, but so it's good to start with the heavier cards because it can go. I was gonna say it can only go up from there until I notice the rock bottom. Stay with me. I promise this is not all bad. Although it might look like it with the mountain there as well, representing obstacles. The storm fields. Let me read the storm fields for you. Why? Not just because I don't know what it means, but because it teaches us something. You know, I really feel like I'm starting to relax and be myself around you guys. Mostly because you're really good listeners. I really like that. The storm fields says this too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent up energy. I have none of that. Pent up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For those events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will rise again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little bit, just as you would shake up that cocktail that I was talking about earlier. Mountain. It's telling me that this storm that's brewing is making you go inside that dark cave here and learn a thing or two about yourself. This card for me represents her learning, her reading books like The New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, the dolphin and whale messages I keep attaching to my videos, parables like the parable Jesus was sharing with us about everyone therefore who Jesus said everyone therefore who hears these words of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on a rock. The rain came down, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it didn't fall, for it was founded on the rock. Everyone who hears these words of mine and doesn't do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. The rain came down, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it fell. And great was its fall. Oof. So what he's talking about is that if you practiced being in your body, practiced being present, because believe it or not, most of the time we're not there. Believe it or not, most of us are running on auto. We're more in our heads than we are in our bodies and in our present moment. Like Eckhart Tolle says, we have just barely enough consciousness to not bump into things around us. And I know that that's the painful reality, with members of my family not being able to detach from their smartphones for more than 2 minutes to actually pay attention to what's going on, or to take a deep breath and feel the aliveness that runs through them. So, if you are present in your body, if you know if you know that you're eternal, if you know that you're the light that doesn't go out, those winds aren't going to really do anything to your house, because you built it on a rock. And so taking that time away from all of this stormy weather. Now I'm hearing Etta James. Get back to the reading. Okay. So when you take that time to learn about who you truly are, and dream about the future that you can create, engage this. Let me read the fields of dream for you, because the field of dreams and the magic stream play off of each other beautifully. The field of dreams says your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. It says this is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Who's the gentle gardener? Your higher self. It knows what your soul wants to experience, what your purpose is in life. And so when you let go and flow, you flow with the magic stream. Let me read the magic stream for you. The magic stream. I love this card. Let me just show it to you first. I love this card. This card is like just heavenly love pouring over you. It's always pouring over you, but sometimes you're aware of it. Sometimes you're just on your phone playing, what's that game? Okay, well, playing something on your phone. Magic stream. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there's a danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're a part of a fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. And the details card talks about finessing what you do, mastering a craft, but it's also talking to me about putting the magnifier to gain clarity on just who you are. Stripped down. Rock bottom for me today is just talking about you stripping everything that is not yours, everything that you think is you but necessarily isn't, and just going back to the roots, going back to the essence of who you are. Consciousness, here, now, this moment. That's all. That's all. And when you realize that, you are free to be as creative, as playful, as imaginative, and as a child. You can go back to playing a mermaid. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. If you enjoyed it, do comment so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself here. I do love how you guys are such good listeners and you allow me to talk freely. However, I wouldn't mind receiving a comment or two to see what you guys think about these videos. If you resonated with the reading, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe if you want to be part of the channel, and until next time, I'm sending you much, much love, and I'm hoping you stay safe. Bye for now.